and welcome to today's episode of NYSC Half Hour. I am your host, Marian Dilikbe is my name, and you are in for a great time. So sit back, relaxed, and ready to enjoy the program. The issue of unemployment in Nigeria has been a major concern of the federal government, leading to the introduction of different programs to help curb the situation. In 2012, the introduction of the Skill Acquisition and Entrepreneurship Development Side Program was introduced by the National Youth Service Corps, NYSC, to help engage graduate youth with different skills that will enable them become entrepreneurs after service, thereby making them self-sufficient and skillful, leading to the reduction in the rate of unemployment. And since 2012, the scheme has continued to equip millions of youth who have passed through the NYSC scheme with skills, thousands of whom are now employers of labor. When I come back, we'll be talking to one of NYSC's side partners and facilitators. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. NYSC tidbits. Accept your posting in good faith. DG urges corps members. A corps millionaire emerges in the Access Bank business plan competition in Adamawa camp. Corps members have been advised to accept their posting to various places of primary assignment in good faith and settle down to contribute a quota to national development by exemplary performances in their host communities. The Director General of National Youth Service Corps, Brigadier General Y.D. Ahmed, gave the advice while addressing pressmen after the closing ceremony of the 2024 Batch A Stream 2 orientation course held at the NYSC Katsina State Temporary Orientation Camp. He said they should utilize the lessons of the 3 weeks orientation course, adapt to their new environment, and perform meritoriously in the remaining 3 cardinal programs of the NYSC, namely place of primary assignment, community development service, and winding up and passing out. General Ahmed also advised the corps members to continue with the skill acquisition and entrepreneurship development post-camp training in order to perfect the skills they learned in camp so as to make them self-independent. We are in collaboration with many stakeholders that are ready to offer interest-free loans to our corps members. At the just concluded Batch A Stream 2 orientation course, a corps member, Sadiq Abdul Ganiyu, emerged the overall winner and millionaire in the Access Bank business plan competition, tagged Accesspreneur, the NYSC edition. The state coordinator, NYSC Adamawa, Malam Mohammed Lawan Ahmed, thanked the Access Bank for organizing such a program and for considering Adamawa camp as one of the beneficiaries for the first time. 10 corps members participated in the competition. At the end of their presentation and defense, corps member Sadiq Abdul Ganiyu emerged the overall winner with a cash prize of 1 million naira. The representative of the Access Bank PLC, Mr. Victor Ocheche, said Accesspreneur competition was designed to encourage corps members to go into entrepreneurship as a way of reducing the long queue of graduate job seekers in the country. Welcome back. We'll begin today's episode with one of NYSC's side facilitators, Kisha Ihendu Kisha, a prolific software engineer who was mobilized for his national service way back in 2014 to Akwa Ibom State. Kisha's drive to learn a skill and be self-sufficient was birthed right in camp and followed through his service year. Kisha relocated to Benue State after his service year, where he is now one of the NYSC's Skill Acquisition and Entrepreneurship Development side facilitators. Let's meet him.
My name is Kesha Mhembe Kesha. I am a side partner, facilitator in Benue State, and I'm into ICT. I graduated from the American University of Nigeria, and I was mobilized for NYSC in 2014 into Akwa Ibom State, where I was later posted to Uyo, where I worked and served as a core member at my PPA, which was AppTech Education, software engineering, as a software engineering instructor and academic head. Talking about the benefits of from my experience as a core member It made me independent. It gave me the concept of independence and responsibility, where I have to earn. Like even as a core member, I had to work. I had to go to my PPA. I had to be responsible. I had to be answerable to my bosses. And also, it also gave me the ability to think outside the box. You know, like it's from the NYSC community I started understanding the value of skill. I didn't really even appreciate the ones I did have. Talk more of the ones I was about to get at the time. That was in 2014, quite a long time. But the NYSC community actually opened my mind to that space. So I was not really thinking about job per se or settling down, although I had a few offers. But I saw the need for independence. It actually launched my growth in terms of independence. So I would say that's how NYSC has benefited me as a person. Then career-wise, it made me accountable to self. I don't really look out for handouts per se. I actually look forward to earning and actually see how I can scale whatever business and whatever solution I bring to the job markets. Said was an opportunity for me to actually gain access, and also I saw the opportunity that it availed to train core members and also help grow my organization, and at the same time offer core members the opportunity to learn the skills that we offer, the marketable ICT skills that we offer. And we also use our opportunity to also share our portfolio with them. So when we build websites for our clients, we allow our core members, which are trainees, but we call them interns, to also grow their portfolio by engaging in projects like web design, data analytics, data analysis, graphic design, and so much more. So that was an opportunity for us to strengthen the training arm of our company, Excel TechLink. So that was the opportunity that availed itself, and we took advantage of it. When it comes to having certificates, everybody has paper, everybody has one. And it's just my institution versus your institution, but at the end of the day, certificate is certificate. But from my experience, I realized that what actually made the cutting edge difference was the skill. Because if you would ask me whether I do earn or whether I make money from my degree and my certifications, the truth of the matter is actually no. It's actually from the skill that I learned, and most of those skill sets didn't come from the four walls of university per se. The foundations were built in the four walls of university, but in terms of trading a skill for a service or building a solution that brings in money, it was from a skill environment. So talking about NYSC, bringing up the side skill, this thing, it made it very feasible for people to be able to cope with the influx of a lot of people graduating from schools and stuff. So having the opportunity to have one skill that you can trade off for cash was much more realistic. It's much more realistic because when I go to organizations and we built a lot of websites so far, nobody really asks us for our background, our degree, or whatever we had. They just want to ask about our portfolio, what we've done, and they want evidence from our work. So that's something only skill could give you, not papers. Talking about the ICT aspect of the SAE training, ICT, every business needs to be scaled, and it needs ICT to scale. So whatever business you do, you need visibility, you need a website, you need to be online, you need presence, and digital functions of transactions actually scales the tendency of one-to-one business to one-to-many. So what makes us valuable is that every business needs us. Every business needs us to be in the online space, to have the online presence, to have the branding. So it makes us valuable. So ICT gives us opportunity to navigate and be in other people's businesses and earn from other people's businesses while building our own. So that's the value ICT has, I would say, when you're comparing it with other skill sets. There are other skill sets that are actually valuable, but in order to scale, in order to go beyond your physical boundaries, your physical location, ICT is the one to help you do that. So that's one of the things that gives us an edge. So NYSC has opened my opportunity, even in terms of earning. Then talking about the number of core members I've trained, my class is usually the largest when it comes to SAID. And in camp, I have approximately 400 to approximately 500 core members in every batch each time I train. And the number keeps growing. I have a lot of people moving from other training places to come to us, because one of the things we offer during our training is have a real life projects that we actually give at the end of our training. So within those few days of training, like the last one we did, we built the first Agro-Food Connect semi-virtual farmers network. The one before that, we built something called Copper GPS, like interfacing core members with services around. You can just search within your location and find all the services that is within your search. within a particular location. So helping them to integrate that whole experience makes the class actually pretty much very loud and very large.
My name is Sani Ridwan Olamide. I am from Oyo State and I'm here in Benue State serving as a core member. I joined this Said group right from camp. I developed the interest right from camp because I met the trainer from the camp. So whereby we discuss about some things. Though I've started learning about web development right from school, but he showed me some different ways of building website in fastest way rather than just the way I was building the website before. So for that, I was like, okay, let me join this. So I joined within the short period of time that I'm here, that I've been serving here in Benue State. I've built not less than 6 websites on my own. This side, it has been like a change of life for me because of what I've gained here. It has given me a lot of opportunities. From the skill that I gain, I'm able to even work on my own, give me the opportunity to even look for other source of income other than what I learned in school.
In this particular site platform, we were introduced to a more faster and reliable way you can use to build a website, which is content management system. I want to use this opportunity to say thank you to NYSC Benue State for giving me this opportunity, for exposing me to this kind of opportunity. Thank you very much.
I would sincerely want to appreciate the NYC community for the opportunity to train core members, one, for opportunity to market ourselves, for opportunity for us to make income, and also by sharing their platform with us, because NYC sharing their platform with us actually made other organizations want to work with us. Like a lot of organizations want to work with us from all industries. I'm talking about the medical field. As long as they know that we're doing something at a national level, it opened the door for people to actually engage us as professionals. So I will appreciate NYC for that.
That was an interesting one, I must say. Now, do you have a skill or you have plans of learning one? Then you should take that plan seriously, because it is better to have a skill and not use it than not to have it at all. Think about it. It may interest you to know that the NYSC scheme is one of the most visionary programs in furtherance of Nigeria's unity. Through its different programs, the scheme engaged the youth in camp and post-camp. Our next story is on Hope Bitrus Mangai, an ESCOM member from Plateau State, studied history and international studies at the Plateau State University, graduated in 2022 and was mobilized for national service in 2023 and deployed to Katsina State. Hope accepted a state of deployment in good faith, and in no time, she settled well into a host community. While in service, she carried out a personal community development project where she launched a program to educate the women of her host community on menstrual hygiene. She donated sanitary pads and walking aids for women living with disabilities, including schoolgirls. This earned her an award from the Katsina State Governing Board for her outstanding contribution to community development service in Katsina State. After service, Hope decided to stay back in Katsina State and was retained at her place of primary assignment. Let's talk to this beautiful lady, Hope.
My name is Hope Bitrus Mangai. I'm from Plateau State and I attended Plateau State University, Bokos. I studied History and International Studies, graduated 2022 and was mobilized for NYSC January 2023. And I was deployed to Katsina State. Before NYSC, Katsina was not even part of my options. When I got mobilized and then saw that I was posted to Katsina, I accepted in good faith. Came to Katsina. I did not doubt it because I really wanted to just have fun and enjoyed camp and NYSC. Like, it was a turnaround for me entirely in my journey as a person. There was lots of activities in camp. I participated in almost everything, and to the glory of God, it was a success throughout.
Under the sun or in the rain, with dedication and selflessness.
I was actually very small, so I was like the most smallest person in my platoon. So everybody was looking at me like, this girl is small, but I feel like I was favored because a lot of persons liked me, and it kind of paved way for me for a lot of things. And then for Said, there was a competition. Said, we had Accesspreneur, which was from Access Bank, and then somehow I was nominated from my platoon to represent us. And after the first stage, I was the first, and I was so happy, and I was ready for my pitch. So it came out that after the second stage, as like the pitch, I emerged third in the competition, and there was a grant that was given to me, and at least I would say I benefited from Said more than almost everybody. So the first stage was for you to write a business plan and you'll be scored. So after we wrote about 30 copies after the business plan, I became first. So I think I had 83 point something points ahead of everybody. Then the second stage was the pitch. You defend what you wrote. So we now had the pitch, and I came third. After camp, I was posted to Hillside Royal Suits. So when I got my posting letter, I was just hoping and praying in my mind that, oh God, let this please favor me. Just like you favored me from the moment I came to Katsina, I hope this would continue. And so I was okay. I'm coming to my PPA. It was like one of the best, it's literally the best place in Katsina to serve. I came here, I got an accommodation for free. I was not paying for transport to my PPA, and then at the end of the month, there's should I say stipends? But at least we were giving something. Unlike other places in Katsina, you have access to electricity, to water, to everything at the blink of an eye. So it was a huge favor for me too, and it has been so great. So I did not just serve in Katsina State. I decided to carry out a personal project, which was it was divided into 3. We had distribution of 70 wheelchairs to women living with disability. We had distribution of crutches, 5 crutches to also women living with disability. We have a lecture on menstrual hygiene to secondary school girls and also women living with disability. And we have distribution of sanitary pads to also women and girls living with disability. I honestly didn't know it was going to be that big. We just decided to just do something, even if it's just the pads for women, and maybe few wheelchairs that can help some of them, because a lot of them were nursing mothers. They have children, they don't even have husbands, and they were maltreated and all of that. So we decided to get it done. I feel fulfilled. I feel very happy that I was able to touch people, because till date, these people keep calling to appreciate. And most times they call you and you hear them cry. You talk to them and you hear them cry. I think even on the project, lots of them did not want to leave because they were grateful. And I think that's satisfying for me. There's nothing as beautiful as touching lives and making people happy regardless. Even for the fact that these are vulnerable people that they feel nobody considers them in the environment and the society. But coming to do that was, I feel, it's a huge success, and I'm grateful. Before now, you hear people say NYSC is waste of time. Some people will even tell you that the main NYSC is just the camp, and after camp, that is all. There's nothing to benefit from it. But for me, it's entirely a different narrative. I feel like that was a stereotype view that they had, but there's so much to NYSC that people don't see. And you can't see these things if you don't open up yourself and accept everything as it comes. From the camp, from projects in camp, to the NYSC period, the particular project, and other stuffs we do around. And then I come to Katsina and I realize I can still stay back in Katsina. Actually, my PPA retained me. And then I decided to school in Katsina, further my education in Katsina. So currently I'm a student of Federal University of Dusima, Katsina, studying peace and conflict resolution. I would always appreciate NYSC. I'll always be grateful for NYSC. And I would even advise prospective co-members that wherever it is that you have been posted to, do not hesitate. You can go there and do something. You can change that. Maybe that's where God has placed for you to do something different and do something better with your life. Because I kind of feel like if I wasn't posted here, I wouldn't have done these things the way I have now. So it's a great privilege and an opportunity to once be a co-member and in Katsina State. And I'm grateful for Katsina State and NYSC generally. These are some of our beneficiaries, and oftentimes I come back to check up on them, and whenever I do, it feels very refreshing, and I feel so happy because whenever I do come, they always pray and say a lot of good things to me, which means a lot to me.
Sunana Adam Sani, an taimaka min da keke, na gode, Allah sa albarka, Allah sa a gama da duniya lahiya, Allah ƙara ɗaukaka ku, ya kare maku zuri'arku. Abinda kuka yi mun ji daɗi sosai, Allah saka muku da alheri, Allah ya maku albarka.
Da ina tafiya ƙasa, amma gabanin wannan keken da kuka bamu yanzu mun ji daɗin shi, mun daina tafiya ƙasa, muna gudanar da wani ayyukan sosai. Amma abinda muna ƙara roƙon ƴan uwanmu wanda ba su samu ba a taimaka musu, Allah ubangiji ya saka muku da alkhairi. Muna neman a ƙara taimaka ma da ƴan uwanmu kamar wanda ba su samu ba, su ma ƙara taimaka musu, su ma su gudanar da ayyukansu kamar yadda muke gudanar da namu. Gabanin da za ga mutane suna tafiya ƙasa, ba su da abin da za su, amma yanzu idan ka samu wannan keken sauƙi ne a rayuwarka, ka daina tafiya ƙasa, za ka gudanar da wasu ayyuka har abin da wanda kake yi da to za ka samu haka yi wa'inda kake yi ma gabanin da. Yanzu kuma kana da keken za ka iya yin har wanda ya yi wancan.
Ina matuƙar godiya kuma ina farin ciki akan wannan abun alkhairi da wannan baiwa Allah ta yi mana, kuma muna ƙara godiya, muna yi mata addu'a ubangiji Allah sa a wuce haka, abin da take neman Allah kai ta. So kuma daga nan muna fatan kamar yadda aka yi wannan ƙoƙarin, Allah sa duk wanda zai wannan service a taimaka min mambobin mu fiye da abin da aka yi mu a baya. Muna godiya kwarai da ke, thank you very much.
What Hope did is very recommendable for us. We thank her, we pray may God help her in her future endeavor. What she did is very good to us, so that our disabled people have access to wheelchairs and it helps their life.
So in all of these and everything that has happened, we got the state award, and I'm so happy because I want to thank God for the award. Thank my sponsors, Beautiful Gates in Jos, my friends, family, people that contributed in one way or the other to the success of this project, particularly Sandra and Ambam, my sister. I'm so happy and I'm grateful.
Nigeria's ours, Nigeria we serve.
What an interesting story and experience for Hope. Thank you, Hope, for your service to humanity. We are grateful. Mwah. Thank you. And on that note, we say a big thanks to you for tuning in. Remember, you can always catch up on NYSC Radio 88.3 FM Abuja and NYSC TV on free-to-air satellite. Also on facebook.com/official NYSC. For your feedback and a chance to get featured on the program, kindly reach out to us via the social media handles displayed on your screen. And dear call members, be your brother's keeper. You see something, you say something. This is from 9 Journeys. Kindly discontinue your journey after 6 p.m. And do not embark on unauthorized travels. I am Marian Delikbe. Be security conscious. Bye for now.
You so